want to show you, like last time we have created this custom MDF, right? Custom MDF object laptop. Correct?
Sorry?
Last time we have created custom MDF object laptop, right?
Yeah, correct.
That we tried to show in this people profile, but we unable to show because of late update, right? I'll show
Correct.
you that.
Okay.
Okay.
Divya, are you sharing the screen?
I'm sorry, you're not able to see my screen?
No, no.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot. Are you able to see my screen? Is it clear?
Not yet.
Yeah, now we are able to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, we have created laptop, right? See here. I need to go like this. See, that laptop has been created here. Any doubts like this creation? If you want me to create one more thing now to show this, should I create it?
It would be good if you show that.
Okay. So we'll go to configure people profile. So before that we need to configure object. Okay. Here I'm creating one object. Let us create as pen. Okay. For our understanding, I'm making this as independent object basic. Yes. API visibility editable active, and here also I'm giving as pen. Okay, I want to give this pen on that people profile. Okay, I'm creating this pen as a custom object. So I need to give here already miscellaneous permissions is there. I'm saving it. This is created, and now I need to give the permissions, right?
Yeah.
I'll go to manage permission roles. I'll select here. Permission, and we need to go for miscellaneous permissions, right?
Yeah.
Yes, permission. And here we need to select pen. So I am giving all the permissions. Current, create, correct, delete, import, export, and I am saving. I'm giving permission save. And now I'm going to save here. I'm going to manage new UI, giving ideas, and I'm selecting pen, giving external code as 123 1 2 2 4 and I'm saving this UI. Okay. I'll go to configure. Okay. Here I will go to add new section and untitled. I'll go at the end and add new section untitled. Here for this untitled, I'll give as pen. Okay, the same thing I'll give here also as okay. How to create this all? We have one more session on this, like block creation. That day I'll explain you what are all there in these features, how to take these features. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going for live profile MDF. I'm dragging this here and I'm saving it. Then I'll go for employee view permissions. Okay, I'll go for manage permission. Employee views, right? Here I need to select the pen. Here it is. I'm giving permission. Done. I'm changes. Let me move this to the top so that we can easily find. Is this process clear how to create this MDF? Custom MDF?
Yep. I also
Yes, no?
noted down the
First,
steps.
first we need to go for configure object definitions. There we need to create one new custom MDF. Okay, we need to go for permissions. I'm keeping it here. Okay, I'm saving this. Then we need to create manage UI. We need to create one UI. Then we need to go for configure people profile. Then we need to go for employee view permissions. Okay, it is saved successfully. Let us refresh this page. I'm going to test 11. We have created it here, right? Let us refresh. So again, I think it is meanwhile, we'll go for some other objects. Okay. In this way, we need to create this, and let's see. After some time, we'll come to this page and see whether the pen is created or not. Okay.
No. Okay.
Because for updating here, it takes lot of time.
It is common in the normal production system as well,
Yes,
or
yes, 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 yes. It is common because of the load which is there here. It
mm-hmm.
takes time.
Okay.
Okay. It will not update immediately.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see this by the end of the session whether it is created or not.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, done. Then let us move to today's topic. Today we'll go to the associations part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How to create these associations? Let me open that. As you know, this what is association, right? Do you know what is association?
No, can you please?
Yes, associations means mapping.
No.
Okay, to map two different product objects, we use this associations. For example, we have organization structure. Okay, let me show in this presentation. This is the organization structure, right? To
Hmm.
have association between the legal entity, business unit, division to business unit, department, division. To have these associations. For example, if I am selecting a company, I want to know what is the business unit for it, what is the division, what is the department. If you want to know that, we need to have association. Okay, I can also associate directly department to company. Okay, or else I can associate department to division, division to business unit, department to business unit. It
Okay.
depends. Okay, it depends on the client requirement. As
Okay.
what is there in the workbook, with that only we will create that associations. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. It is not going here. Okay. Here I am taking the association. Okay, like this client will give you the associations. I required association between legal entity to division, division to business unit. Okay, before that, what we need to do, what is parent, what is child. Okay,
Okay.
uh, okay, what we do is, in the child place we will add association to the parent. Okay, so for example, I'm doing import export action.
So this will always be from child to parent.
Parent, yeah, it depends on parent, right? So always we need to give association in the child to map with parent.
Okay.
Export corporate data model. So first what we are doing, let us see in the XML templates what are all there here in location group, geo zone, pay range. Like that we have 17 objects in the foundation objects, right? So first we will create associations. How we'll create associations in XML template. Then we will move to MDF templates. Okay,
Okay.
how we do in MDF. So I'm exporting the template. Even though we have template, always we need to export it here. These templates will also work previous templates, but what is the already stored in stored data will be there, no?
Mm.
Those data will not interrupt if we select from here. So if we are uploading previous one, if somebody changes something, okay,
Not come up.
no, it will come, but all the changes will go and old thing will be updated here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to the downloads, opening this, editing with XML pad. So let us see here. What is the association? If you see in the table view, we have some associations here, right? For pay range, pay grade, pay component, pay group, like HRIS associations. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I will go to this pay range. Okay. I'm going to the source page. See, at the end of that pay range, next before this pay grade, we'll have this associations. Okay, I'm copying it here. I want association in the location. Okay, I'll go to location here and I'll go to the source. Okay, here we have associations, right? End of that, if you see, this is my location. All the custom fields, everything is there in the location. Okay, after all HRIS fields, next to HRIS element, we will create this association. Any doubt? So I am creating my associations here. So here it is 2 times. I'll remove this. Remove this. Okay. So how do we create associations between two things? Like if I want to have association, this is location, right? I want to have location to company association. So what I do is I'll delete all this. Okay, and here I'm giving association ID. We'll keep it like that. And here we have two things. One is one to one and other is one to many. What is difference between one to one and one to many is, for example, if I go here, I'm going for manage data. I'm going to manage data. Or manage or pay, because we are doing in location, right? Location is in manage or pay. I'm going for here and I'm selecting here location. Okay, if I see here we have location group. Okay, here we can select only one location, right? In the location group, if I select this, I cannot add one more location group here. That is called one-to-one. Okay, and if I keep here for your reference, if I am keeping here one-to-many, so how it will look, we'll see here. Okay, and here I'm here destination entity I'm giving as I want parent as legal entity. So I'll open this, I'll go for configure object definitions, then I'll go for legal entity company. So we need to take this ID, whatever it is there, only we need to take the code, we should not take the label. Okay, this you need to understand. Only we need to take the code, and I'll paste that code here between this. Instead of pay grade I am removing it and giving this legal entity, and see, required is true because I want to show this. Okay, and I am saving this file. .v.1.1 and desktop, saving this. So let us see here. See here, we don't have any associations right now, correct? So I am giving association and I'm importing that file which we have created. I'm browsing it. And I am opening it, making as test, import. So it is successfully uploaded. Let us check in this manage ORP. I am refreshing this page. I am selecting location. See, now here we got company, right? Legal entity we have selected as parent, and label will be shown here. Whatever we have selected here, the company has come here, right? Are you able to follow me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So here if I add, I can add, for example, best. So here we have best run 10,000. I'm adding here, and I can add one more company also, like GS. I'm adding best run Germany 1,000 also here. So I can add n number of companies association with this code.
Okay.
And what we need to do, this is a new record. So I need to give location code as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, and location name I'm giving the same. Location name as, for example, Hyderabad. Okay, it is active. Location group I'm selecting. Okay, I'm selecting time zone. Weekly hours as, for example, 40. AHNS this, and country I'm
What is this
selecting.
AHN?
This is a custom, like custom field for practice purpose. I have created this. Okay, you ignore this. For your explanation only, I have taken this AHN as custom field, and I have
Okay.
taken mandatory field as star mark.
Okay,
Okay,
got it. Got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and selecting this country, Australia. I'll take this. Okay, and I'm saving this. So like this we will create n number of associations. So here I can add association. Now it is there for company, right? So now I'll add this for location group as well. Location group is already there as 1 to 1. So I'm giving here as association for department. Let us see the department. Okay. I'm going here, selecting here department.
So you're giving now location to department, right?
No. Yeah, location to department. Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm selecting this code, copying it, and I'm pasting it here. Okay. And I'm saving this file. So let us first see one to many. File is set, and I'm doing import, browse. So I'm going here and refreshing this page, going for the location now. See now department has added, right?
Yeah.
Can add departments here. What are all there in this company? Those departments will come here. Okay. We can add n number of departments because it is 1 to many. If I select it as department as 1 to 1, let us see what it shows. 1 to 1, I am saving this file.
Is there any specific rule that these objects will don't have one to many as such?
No, client will give a requirement as like this.
No, I'm asking about the standard thing where are there any relationship, are there any associations that we will strictly have one to one or one to many as such, or we can
No,
give
no, no,
anything?
no. We can give anything
Okay.
based on the requirement. Yeah. So I'm refreshing this. And I'm selecting this location. And if we see the department, I think that is not uploaded. We go here, 1 2 3, import. Page. The location. And if you see now department is only we can select only one department now.
No. Okay.
It is not like this. Plus we cannot add so many companies.
Mm,
Okay. We can
yeah.
only add one department here. Previously we can add many departments, but now only we can select only one department and we can proceed it.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. And if you see here, we have created one location, right? 1 2 2 5 5. 1 2 3 5 5, I think. This we have created, right? So previously we have created it with company, and now the department is here. So the associations which we have added, best run 1000 10,000 we have added, right? Those will be shown. Okay, is it clear? And here
Yeah.
I want to tell you one more thing. If I am selecting, for example, here only, if I am selecting location as for example, see here we have so many drop downs we are able to see, right? Here we can select these drop downs based on the city, country, and if you go here also, if I go for object definition and if I am selecting the company, okay, for example here I am selecting a company, okay, and if I want to create new company I can select here, right? Here based on Hyderabad, if I select HYD Hyderabad, there is no AUS. So based on the countries also we can search it. How we'll do this search? Okay, let us see. Here I am going. Here we have one more after association, one more field called search criteria, right? We are able to see the search criteria. If you go to the table view,
What are we now doing? What are we searching for? So can you please say that again?
so whenever we are searching for anything, we can either search with the name, country code, city code, okay, based on the ID we can search it, okay. This searching, how we will get the search drop downs, that we are discussing now,
Okay.
okay. If I select here for example GRID is there, for example GS I am selecting, there is no GS, so I want to have BE, we have best one, right? So if I select BE also it comes, if I select 10,000, see, based on this also I am able to search it. If I am selecting, we have seen Germany, right? If I select GER, so based on the country also I can select it.
Okay.
Okay. All the searches, how it is coming because of this search criteria option. Here
Okay.
we guess search criteria, no?
Hmm.
Base we give this, then only we can see those drop downs.
Okay.
Here we are able to see like search field ID, corporate address dot city, corporate address dot country, external code and name. So if we search with these fields, we can see that. Okay. So how we get this corporate address dot city? We need to go for here only it is open. No? Import, export, country specific. So we have seen this, right? Country specific data model. So here what I am doing is I am exporting the template. It is now exported. So I am going back to the field. Now CSF, if you see this country specific. Okay. Before that we have downloaded corporate data model and now we are downloading country specific. What will be there in this country specific? Let me close this. Okay, let it be. I am opening it with edit with XML pad. So here I am going for the country specific. So if I go to the table view, so what I can see all the IDs of all the countries. Only here we can able to see the countries. There are 51 standard countries are there. Those countries we can able to see.
Okay.
Okay. And we have given such criteria as corporate address dot country dot city, right? I go here, this here. I have selected corporate address dot city, corporate address dot country, or external code name, right? So these two are from country specific. First two, which is there, no, country and city. These two IDs we have taken from country specific.
Okay.
How? Because here we have this corporate address, right? I'm selecting this corporate address and I'm making as if I want city dot city. I'll select city and I'll make it as corporate address dot city. If country, so dot country. If state, I'll add state. I'll copy this. I want with the state also. I'll copy it and I will. What is there in the state here? This ID we need to take. Okay. Then only it will accept the state. I'm selecting and I'm pasting it here. Instead of country, I'm making it as state. Based on state also, I want the search. So we need to see which country we are selecting also. So this we have taken which country? So let me save this file. So I need to close this first. This and the desktop, and I'm importing it from country specific test. So we have done state in here, right? In corporate data model, I'm selecting this corporate data model and I'm saving this file as v.1.4. At a time we can open n number of XML templates. Okay. If we select this, we can save this. If we select this tab, we will save that tab. Okay. So I'm going here and importing that file. v.4. Before importing, I want to show you where is this, right? So I'm going back here for the location. So if we see here, if I select one country, Australia, right? Here we are able to see these fields: address 1, address 2, address 3, city, country, state, postal code, right? If I select some other country, for example, here, I can only see the city. It is depended on here. Okay. If I go to this country specific corporate data model, I'm able to open this 1 minute. Just give me 2 minutes, sir. I'll get my mouse, sir.
Okay, Divya.
Why it is not able to save this? So I'm closing this. Okay, I'm minimizing it. This. I'm doing edit with Excel. So I'm going to table view and I'm selecting one country. So which country we are able to see here? Andorra, we can only see city, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That is one of the Australian company. Going to HRS element. HRS field. So this is Australia. Here we can see country, city, address 1, address 2, address 3, country, zip code. So if I select here ARG, I'm selecting this HRS field and we have standard, right? Other than these fields, we cannot give any custom fields here. ARE. Here we have 10 fields. There we have 11. We have 10 here. USCA. 8 fields are there. So here also we can do the modifications. If I go to address, I'm going to the country. Okay. Here I can make it as not visible. And if I keep this none, country is a star mark. No, I'm keeping it as instead of this country. Both. I'll make state instead of country because country is a reference. This is county. Okay. So city I'm making the city as which country it is? Australia. Okay. I'm saving this file. Importing this file. If I select the Australia again, here we have city, no? So I'm showing the city as not visible. Going here, refreshing this page, going to location. If I select this Australia, see now city is not there. So like that we can add the fields enable, disable we can do based on the requirement. Is it clear how we will do for the country specific? So we need to select any country. Okay. Based on that country we need to add the fields, whether it is both or not visible, that we need to see. Okay. Then we need to upload it. Any doubts here?
No.
No,
This is
no.
all in XML for
Yes,
foundation objects.
we have already seen that. Like that only we are selecting this country specific. So I have done one here search criteria as state, right? If I go with manage data for the location, If I select the location, these are all mandatory fields. So based on the, for example, 1211 12311, location name Hyderabad I'm giving, location group APAC, time zone weekly hours 40 AHN, and department I'm giving as, and address line. So I'm not giving all the addresses, I'm selecting the state. Okay, as Australian capital territory. Okay, so now I have added company ID here. We need to associate with any one company. So I'm associating it with, so now I have added one field like dot state, right? So if I select with this territory state also, it should come. Like that we will select it. Did I import this file? No, no. Location I'm searching. Going for the search criteria, right? Here I have added state. In where format specified, input file. Set not invisible. It is set as invisible. Let's see. So we cannot, we can add only the standard IDs as given for the search criteria. So they have given external code name, corporate address. This is the state I have added, right? Why it is showing invisible then? Country. Let me go here. This. Instead of this, I'll copy. Yes. Okay. So I'm giving this search criteria and I'm removing this name and external code. I'm saving this. What is required? Like that we can add country, city, external code, name. Those are standard ones. Okay. Important that. In open has been updated, right?
Yeah.
Our custom MDF is updated in the people profile. So this is a custom MDF in the people level. So if we don't want people level, this all are not required. Only we need to go for manage view permissions. Okay. On role based permissions, if we give the permissions for that, miscellaneous permissions if we allow, then we can directly go for the organization level. If you want to the people level, then only we need to do manage UI, configure people profile, then employee views. Okay.
Okay, if it is on organization, then we don't need to go for
All this process is not required. If it is in organization level, I'm going here for configure object definitions. Okay. If it is the organization level, then I'll go here. I'll create object definitions and give as, for example, and effective data is basic. Okay. API visibility always it should be editable. Okay. Then I'm giving here as some description XGF. And what are star mark fields? No. So here at the end I need to give the security is yes, and miscellaneous permissions also I need to select here. If it is no selections, I need to go for miscellaneous permissions and I need to give the miscellaneous permissions here, and secured is yes. Okay. And I need to save this. So now I have created custom MDF pencil. Correct. It is saved. Then I'll go for the permissions now. In the organization level, manage role permissions.
uh,
Okay. Here I have given pencil, right? Here I will select Sri. I'll go for the permission. Okay. Here I'll select miscellaneous permissions. Here I'll select the pencil. Okay. I'll give the permissions. Then that is created. In organization level, this is enough. If I save it here, then that is created, that custom object is created. If you want to show it in employee level, then only we need to create UI Then we need to configure it with the people profile. Then we need to give the employee views also. Okay. Is it clear? Any
Yes.
doubts?
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have now seen how to create the associations in XML template, right?
Yeah.
So let us see how we create in MDF objects. For MDF objects, configure. We will go for configure object definitions. Let me give 10 more minutes,
Yeah.
so that this topic will be covered. And I'm going for configure object definitions, and I'm going for object definitions, and if I'm selecting the division, so I want to create association for the division. Okay, I am selecting this division, and if I take the make corrections, at the end I can see associations. Correct?
Yeah.
So here I'll give this as if I want to associate this division with a legal entity. Okay, if I want to associate it with a new legal entity, configure, I want to go for configure only. Doing one more configure object definitions, and here I am selecting. Now to whom I am configuring it? To legal entity, right?
Yeah.
Company. I am mapping division to company. So I need to take this code. Okay. Here I need to this code. Cust underscore also I need to give. Cust underscore to legal entity. Then if I want to show it one to one or one to many, okay, if I want to go to one to many, I'll select one to many, and here I need to select which company. So here this is the label, right? I'll select this label. Okay, here I'll select. So this is the in the destination object we'll paste this label, and in fields name field we need to give this code. Okay, then here we have two different types. This join by column will not use, only will use valid when and composite. Composite we will use when we are having this effective date as parent. Then we'll use as composite. If it is a basic, then we'll select here valid when. Okay, then we'll save this. So now I have mapped a division to company. So let us see here. Manage coming here. So if I select the division, okay, division, right? This I am taking. So now it is mapped to legal entity. So here we are able to see the legal entity. If I want to map this with, so again I am making correction. So now we have mapped to legal entity, right? Now I want to map this division to department. Then I'll go to cust underscore to. I need to no spaces, huh? We should not give spaces. Then I'll go for configure object definitions. I'll select here department. I'll take this code, paste it here, and now I want to keep it as one to many. Then I'll select a label. What is there here? The label is there, no? That label I'll give it here. Okay, and it is not a composite one, it is a valid one because it is an independent object. So I'm saving it. You know the difference between the I have already told you, no, basic and from parent. Travel, if you are having the travel request, it is a basic one. The claims, if you want to do some claims on the travel, then claim is a dependent one. For the claim we will select from parent. At that time we will select, instead of valid when, we'll select composite. Okay. So now we'll select, we'll check it here. Manage data. Here we have only business unit and legal entity. So I am refreshing this page, going for the division, and see now department is also there. Correct? If I don't want to show this department and legal entity, here I can hide it. Make corrections. I'll go for the department and make it as, instead of editable, I'll make it as not visible, and I'll say this. If I refresh this page, now I have disabled this department, right? So department is not visible here. This is how we'll do the associations.
So here one to many you have given, and how can we add that as we have seen in XML, right?
Yes. So if you see here, I'm going to make corrections in the associations. If I go to one, for example, in department I'm giving 1 to 1 and I'm giving it as editable. Okay, I'm saving this. Let us see how it shows. I'm refreshing this page. Here it will come. See, if I insert new record, proceed. So now for legal entity we can add n numbers. Here it is also. Right. We have given. See, here we have. Let me check this up. Department I'm giving. Yes, professional. So I cannot add one more department here. See, it is done. Okay.
Oh,
For company, if I select best 10,000, so I can add one more company also here.
got it. Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
So I can add n number of companies. For department, I have selected only 1 to 1, right? So I cannot add one more department here. If I click 1 to many, then I can add like this. How I'm adding to company, in the same way I can add to the department as well.
Okay.
Is it clear? And we have one more thing, like field criteria. Based on this company, how we are getting this. If we select this company, we need to get this selected companies only in that company. Those departments only we require only those divisions. That will go for the field criteria, that we'll see tomorrow because it is already 12:10.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see how the field criteria will work.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, is it clear? Any doubts here?
No, Divya.
No.
No, no. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.